What's going on, guys? TKD123 back in video, and today we're going to talk about the brand new games coming to PS Plus for the month of May of 2017. Now, guys, usually we get, a lot of games that are just kind of, just fall flat if you guys are aware of the series. But this month, we got some pretty decent stuff, you guys, not gonna lie. This month is pretty good. So let's go over the PS4 first. Starting off here on the PlayStation 4, you are first going to get a pretty favorite, a pretty popular game here. You're going to get Tales from the Borderlands. Now, if you guys are not aware, this is not a full-fledged Borderlands game. This is not developed by Gearbox. This is actually developed by Telltale Games. And basically what this is a kind of a Telltale Games take on the world of Borderlands. And of course, when you think of the humorous, aspects of Borderlands, tie that in with the episodic nature of Telltale Games, you get a pretty good product. And that's what everyone, has said a lot of times, that, hey, this was, an amazing thing. I almost bought it, but here we are now. We can just play it for free this month. And I'm not sure if this includes the entire, first season. If this, includes all the episodes of Tales from Borderlands. I'm not sure if it just includes the first episode. I don't know exactly what it is, guys. I'm presuming maybe it's the entire thing, which would be very, very cool, which would be awesome. But it could just be the first episode. Just keep that in mind. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but I would definitely recommend you check it out, guys. Now look, man, okay, so Telltale Games, right, they get talked a lot of trash about their engine, about how the game runs, all a bunch of things, and you know what, okay, that's fine. We should, hold them accountable for that, because, they are making games, you know what I'm saying, so, they should run well, right? But, if you brush that aside, right, if you brush that aside, bottom line, Telltale Games makes great narrative-driven games. That's the point of their games. That's the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So if you're looking to just have a nice story to go through, I would definitely recommend Tales from Borderlands, and definitely recommend you playing it as well. Especially, come on, it's free. Play it. Next up here with a game that, is very much been talked about a lot of times. It definitely is a very, very popular game here on PlayStation, and that is ABZU. Now, ABZU came out, I think it was in 2016, I want to say maybe around the summertime of 2017. I didn't get around to it, right? But, what kind of ABZU gets kind of compared to is kind of like a Journey-esque game, kind of like an Inside-esque game, you know what I'm saying, where it's a little bit more artsy, you know what I'm saying, it's not really your traditional kind of game, right? And kind of I feel like in the same vein of where I would describe Journey as not really so much of a video game, but more of an experience. I'm saying yeah, okay, that sounds cheesy, but when you play Journey, if you know what that means, right? If you have actually been through Journey, you get what I'm talking about. How it's not really so much of a game, it's more of an experience. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, as far as I'm aware, ABZU is in that same nature. And it's basically a story about you going down to the ocean, stuff like that, going to a deep ocean, and just experiencing creatures, stuff like that, different things and aspects of the deep, whatever. And actually the terrain here, right now I'm just reading it, where the name ABZU comes from is that ab is the ancient word for ocean, and then zoo is the meaning to know, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically ABZU is the ocean of wisdom. Definitely check it out, guys, if you guys are looking for something that's more relaxing. I definitely would recommend it, and if this is anywhere near Journey, I would definitely be playing this on the channel. Next up here, okay, I may have lied a little bit, we're gonna get a little bit of trash here, but, the trash is at a minimal level, in terms of other months, when you look in comparison. So today here on the PlayStation 3 for the month of May, during 2017, you will be getting Blood Knights. Now, Blood Knights, just in its description, it looks like to be a hack and slash RPG game, for the PS3, so, you know what I'm saying, that, okay, that, kind of appeals to me, right? So, I'm a fan of hack and slash games, but the thing is, hack and slash games for me are kind of like platformers, right? So with those two games, I prefer them on a more portable standpoint, on the Vita. I'm not gonna play any of those games kind of on a full-fledged console. It just, I don't know, I don't know what it is with me. I don't know if it's just a personal thing. Let me know if you guys feel the same way, but just for me, I feel I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right to play a hack and slash or a platformer, on a regular console. I prefer to play that on the on the go, whether I'm in the car, on a personal thing. I'm saying on a more portable standpoint as opposed to the full-fledged console. Well, if you guys trust IGN at all, they gave it a 3.8, you know what I'm saying? Now, this game came out in 2013, and apparently it's pretty bad. It's pretty poor, apparently, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, just off of what I'm reading right now. they gave it a awful rating. So that's the thing. If you're bored, I guess you want to relax with a horrible game, Blood Knights is your game for this month. Next up here, oh my god, guys. Okay, the PS3 section is definitely lacking this month. We have a game now called Port Royale 3 Pirates and Merchants, and just as bad as that title is, the game is presumably as bad as that, right? So it was looking here like, I guess it's a strategy like pirate game where you, I guess, control fleets of pirates, and there's multiplayer and you're sailing around the Caribbean and stuff like that. And it just looks like no, it looks pretty bad, honestly. It looks pretty sad. Now, you know, they like, a lot of people gave it kind of a leeway just because of how polished it is, right? And how, you know, like, there's just a lot of features of the game. Like, there's definitely a lot of things to do in the game, but, you know, the actual gameplay is boring. They say that, you know, to trade is, you know, just a bad thing that they conceived, like it was just done poorly and stuff like that. And they also say that, like, a bunch of game elements feel kind of disconnected from each other. So this definitely feels kind of like a game that is sounding kind of, I don't know, I guess uncoherent in a way. Like, it's not really all working together as a whole, I guess is what they're trying to get at here. So yeah, if you want to waste your time on the PS3, you have 2 great games to waste your time on. Next up, we go into the Vita. Now, look here, man. I'm with the Vita, right? They have this game here for it. It's called Laser Disco Defenders. And instantly, I'm like, okay, you got my attention right there. All right, Laser Disco Defenders. Okay, cool. I want to know more about it. Like, definitely let me know. And so what this is, right, is you're basically inside, like, this enclosed capsule, right? You're a character that you can choose from, and basically what it is that you have to take out these turrets and these other things that are going on. However, the caveat here is that you fire lasers, right? And so, you know, when you fire the laser at the enemy, the laser just doesn't go away. It's gonna keep bouncing around in the enclosed space that you're at. So you know, throughout the level, have to take out these turrets, as well as dodge your own lasers that are coming back at you. Well, not at you, but, you know, they are just bouncing off the walls inside the enclosed space. So that seems very, very enticing to me. That seems very, very cool. Also, the levels are randomly generated, so, you know, no 2 experiences will be the same. And looks, you know what, this one looks pretty cool, right? And it's obviously derived from a 70s fashion standpoint and, you know, sci-fi movies. So it definitely does. This one seems cool. This one seems awesome. This is exactly what I'm looking for on a portable standpoint. I'm saying, like, something that's small, unique, fun, addictive, and kind of has a lot of replayability in right here, especially with the random generated levels. So definitely check out this game right here. Definitely check out Laser Disco Defenders. Now, the last game here is kind of hard to find info on this game because I guess, okay, now it came out around like 6 months ago, but it's seeming here that not a lot of people and review sites really gave it the light of day, what I'm seeing here, right? So basically what it is you are basically these 2 dots, right? And this game is called Typewriter, okay? And you can play this on the Vita. And what it is that you, I guess, travel through history in a platform game, right? So you control these 2 dots. You're platforming throughout the level, but you uncover, you know, different ages of types of writing, right? So whether it be typography or, you know, hieroglyphics at some points, like, you basically travel through history and the way humans have written throughout time. So it says, you know, you will be going through the, like, prehistoric art that was on the walls and caves and stuff like that to the pixel art of the 2000s. So this seems pretty enticing, right? You know, there's not a lot to go off here because obviously, you know, there's not a lot to, you know, really discuss when, you know, it comes in terms of a platformer. But, you know, this sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a pretty interesting, unique thing that I don't feel that anyone has ever done, really. I don't think anyone has made a game where you go through the history of how humans have written literature throughout, you know, the Earth's existence. But this seems cool. Okay, you know, I'll definitely give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? So let's get one more quick rundown of all the games you'll be getting for free in May with your PlayStation Plus subscription. For the PS4, you'll be getting Tales from the Borderlands and ABZU. For the PS3, you'll be getting Blood Knights and Port Royale 3 whatever that game was called. Jesus, do not play that game. And then for the Vita, you'll be getting Laser Disco Defenders along with Typewriter. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share it down below. I appreciate the video. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.